see that, it has fundamentally changed. And I appreciate what you mentioned is like the panic of not having the phone,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm attached to it too now with work and everything like that. I can feel that way sometimes if I have to leave and I don't have it, and ultimately nothing's going to happen, but it has changed us psychologically in a way that I think
Right.
is really important.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, it's the, um, sometimes I look at our family and, if they didn't do their home, they did something that got them in trouble. Well, we're going to take your phone. That's the first thing. Like, it's like the big threat is the phone.
Hmm.
It's not, there's nothing that else would ride that high of the threat. That's the one thing that okay, I can't do that again because I'll get my phone taken away. But yeah, so yeah, we're on to the new now. It's for sure. Um, we're in the new world.
Yeah, and going back to what we started with about the idea of affirmations and mental training and positive mindset, I think that now it makes it even more important because the
For
mindset
sure.
associated with the phones and technology is just not that.
No.
Right. It doesn't reinforce anything ultimately positive. It doesn't reinforce an algorithm that makes you more developed within yourself. And so I think being willing and taking time away to do that mental training is now, I think, probably more important than ever.
Yeah, if anything, the social pressure me having girls and watching what they look at on Instagram or TikToks um, and the pressure. And I look at that and I think, girls, like that is okay, thinking that that is okay for them to put on for the world to see. And in their mind it is. They like try to tip the scale, like how can I get that one more like? But there it's just like I said earlier, like it's that instant gratification. It's that they don't have um the gratitude. I mean, it's just everything. I feel like when kids can like put that away and not feel that that's an important, they don't need that validation through all that, likes or whatever, um, and remove themselves from thinking that they need that, and they can validate themselves through self love and affirmation. All the mindset tools that I really believe in. Then that just becomes, the back. They don't focus on that. But for the 99.999% of the other kids that do, and it is something that is going to become, like we said earlier, I don't know we don't know where it's going. We don't know what the effects, there's been suicides in the high school over here. And, it just breaks your heart to think, what are they going through? Like, what haven't the parents seen? Why is that what does that word become regular in our vocabulary lately? Like that just doesn't feel right. What are what's going on? What are we seeing in these little minds that are trying to make it in this world or try to keep up with all the pressures that is out there on those?
But I think fundamentally the pressures come from like highly stigmatized social hierarchy and higher
Mm,
construct that they're faced with in a way that you can't get away from.
mm-hmm.
And I remember when I was, in junior high, the littlest things were, or even high school, the littlest things were big issues.
Right.
And now if I have something that's providing me those little things that are big issues all the time, I'm suffering from big issues then literally all the time. And I
Right.
put myself back into that mindset, and I used to try to escape from all of that. So I would just
Mm-hmm.
want to get away and go get into nature, right? But if you now getting away into nature is getting back into your phone where you just get more of that, I think it
Right.
would be very, very hard. And it's also then hard to relate because there's a hyper culturalization taking place inside the phone amongst the people who know of that,
Mm-hmm.
compared to the parents who might be outside of that and don't know what's actually going on inside the minds of the kids associated with it. Like, I honestly have no idea what anyone else is experiencing when they connect to a device. I just know that they're connected.